Okay, folks, welcome. Wednesday night action here. Ace is taking on the Riot. A little sibling rivalry on the go here tonight, I think. Okay, Riot with the visiting team. Start with the ring. They're in the Aces zone. Lexi Gooden controls the ring. Gonna work it off the wall there. Doesn't quite get out. Someone's in the crease. That play is blown down. Looks like almost a full roster here tonight. Shootchuck's still out with that ankle leg injury from the Strathmore tournament. Okay, here come the Aces. 22 white. Retrieves the ring in her own zone, flies around the net, and has no trouble getting it out. The neutral zone and into the Aces zone. Aubuchon had it. Taken away. Crime break now to Hanowski off her stick. Back onto the stick of Hanowski. Hanowski's going to lead Gooden into the corner. Gooden picks it up. Goes towards the net, hits the side of the net, into the corner. 22 white picks it up the right side. Gets it up to 8. Checked by Hanowski. Her pass intercepted by 16. Looks like we got Best playing some forward here, if I'm watching things correctly. That's the sibling rivalry I spoke about. So the Best sisters will get to battle against each other. 13 over line, hits brace, skate. 13 flies in there, picks up the loose ring and buries it. 1-zip Riot. Dennis over to QB off the stick. Charlie hustles up there, and QB jumps in on that ring. She's gonna hop in on the play, puts it just wide. Yip battling here. Spring comes in to support. 3 comes out with it off the left wall and into the neutral zone. And the Aces send it cross ice all the way down. A Riot pass is off a stick or a body into the neutral zone, picked up by Matt, gets it up to Spring. Spring fires. Riot goaltender goes to the left side, picked up by number 10 and backhanded off the wall. Nice job by Yip. Jump in and pick that up, draws a penalty in the process as they're going to send 4 in. Aces are going to work it around here, although the shot clock is expiring. And play is blown down. It's going to be 2 minutes for tripping to number 76. We must be missing more than this. Pass intercepted and sent back into the zone by Matt. Best grabs that and gets it out of the zone. And here come the Riot into the Aces zone. Dickin to Hanowski. Hanowski got off the side of the net, picks up the rebound behind the net, circles up high with some speed, fires a little high. Fresh tip and Emmy's stick there. It'll take a little bit to get used to, I guess. Into the aces zone, picked up by Matt. Up to Gooden, he's gonna hustle over the wall, pick that up. He's gonna delay, get it over the line to Crime Break. Crime Break through some traffic. Pushed out. Addy in tight. Sneaky, almost snuck it through the 5-hole there. Addy hard on the forecheck. Best comes in to support. Best comes out with it. Just gonna wind her up here around the net. Reverses to Gooden. Gooden drives. That shot's knocked down. Picks up the ring. It's swatted away over to the wall. Picked up by 13. Sent to 12 at center ice. 12's going to delay and dump it into the corner. Rory Bear collects. Go for a skate around the net. Over the line to QB. Up to Best. Best battling. Crime Break flies in there. Ring pops out. Rory up to Best. Shot clock winding down. Best over to Crime Break. Looking for a reset. Shot went wide. Riot sent it off the wall up to number 80 in the neutral zone. 80 to 12. 12 to the slot, fires, misses wide. Picked up by Quinn Bray. Nice move to avoid some pressure behind the net. QB goes cross ice to Gooden. Nice stab. She's going to lead Yip just out of her reach there and goes into the crease. Riot goaltender's going to go far up the right side to 16, over the line to 77, back to 16. A little give and go. Shot from the right side. Stopped by Schmeling. And QB with it. Gets it up to Molly Spring. Spring's going to delay. She's going to feed Yip on the left side. Yip's going to slow things down here. Have a look. Yip circling up high, protects the ring. She's checked. And 10 sends it over the zone up to 80. Nice check by Spring. She picks the pocket of number 80. He's going to send it over the line to Spring. Or sorry, to Yip. She's checked. 10 with it now. Her pass intercepted by Yip. Riot with it in the Riot zone here. Over the line to 77. Into the aces zone. 76. Circling the net. Play's blown down. Going to be Riot ring in the aces zone. 76 goes down low to black and green pants. 12. Shot hits something into the corner. It goes. Nice check by Dennis. Dennis with a move to the middle. Up to Matt. Matt to Hanowski. Hanowski checks up. Makes a little move. Can't get a shot off as she's checked. Addy flies in there. Good hustle. Checked. Once back on it. Gets a shot on. Gets a reset. It's going to keep battling here. Need some support. Hanowski checking 76. Matt's there. She comes out with the ring. Over to Crime Break. Crime Break down low to Matt. Just past her. Matt protecting, and she makes a move and fires one. Top cheese. 1-1 is the score. Okay, Riot into, shot Misses high there. Rory to Charlie. Sent down a spring. Nice stab by Molly. Fires one. Skate save. Bounces out. Rebound shot on net. That goes into the corner. And that play is blown down. Going to be Ace's ring in the Riot zone. Okay, Best. Over to Gooden. Gooden's going to go for a skate around the net. A little speed up in the high slot. Fires one. That hits something out there and goes behind the net. Spring picks it up. Spring reverses to Gooden. She's knocked over. And 6 is going to the box for the body. 9:03 to go in the first half here, folks. Taking dishes over to Yip. Yip circles. Back on the stick of Yip, makes a move, can't quite get her shot off, reverses it to Dickin. Dickin to Hanowski. Hanowski in tight, backhand short side, not much to shoot out there as the Riot goaltender corrals that and goes to the right side, 22. Up to 77. 77, it's gonna touch the ring on both sides of the blue line, so that's gonna be blown down. And it'll be Ace's ring. That's center right. Okay, QB. Over to Dennis. Dennis, look at the Dickin. That misses. 16 picks it up. That pass off the skate. Dennis, look at the Hanowski. She's twisting around, and 22 picks it up. Dennis intercepts. Nice little spin move as she's battling. Over line to Yip. Just check. QB picks up the loose ring. Fires. And swallowed up by that Riot goaltender. She goes right side 22. QB up to Best. Up to Matt. She's battling on the wall here. Best comes out with it. Rip it. He does. Okay, Matt with it behind the net. Cuts in tight, lets a shot go. Riot are being called for in the crease. Going to be Ace's ring. Myself here, a little stuffed up today, folks. 6:23 to go. Ace up 2-1. Okay, play blown down. Gonna be aces, ring at center ice. Bear with the ring here. She's out there with QB, Crime Brink, Yip, and Hanowski up front. QB looking for Yip. That's knocked down by 77. Over the line at 80. 80's gonna set it up to 13. Yip with it now. Over to Bear. Off the wall into the neutral zone. Nobody's home. 77 off her stick. QB with it now. Circles net with some speed. QB off the wall. Rory just can't collect that, and it's sent back into the aces zone. Crime Brink hustles back and picks it up. It's up to Yip. Over to Hanowski, intercepted by 7. Riot tucked one in. Okay, Isla up to Matt. Matt cuts in. She's jammed up in the slot there. Knocked over 22, brings it on the zone. Spring battling here. Okay, Dennis over to Isla yet. Riot into the aces zone. 12 with it. The pass intercepted by Matt. Matt gets it up to Spring. She's jammed up. That's both sides calling the Riot. Kicking down Hanowski, cuts to the middle. Hanowski circles back. Over to Gooden. Into the slot, fires, hits the crossbar. Dicken collects behind the net. Off Dicken's stick, Isla Yip hops in on the action. Yip out of the corner. Tangled up, maintains control. Over to Hanowski, can't quite get a shot off. Just trickles into the crease as Riot goaltender goes right side to 17. Bounced off the boards behind the net to 3. Into the neutral zone, 80. 77. 76, fires with a nice pad save by Schmeling. Over to Yip. Yip delays, gets it over to Dennis. He's checked. And Hanowski's tripped up, going to be a Riot penalty. Gooden over the line to Dennis. Try and use this delayed penalty. Overline to Dicken. Set things up here. Dicken. Pass is knocked down. And that's a tripping penalty. Best circles, reverses to Yip. Pops out of the zone. Riot 6 picks up behind the net. She's checked, and tripping penalty coming up, I think, here. Hooking. Abishaw to Yip. Best. Oh, Yip jumps in there and picks it up. Clock winding down. Yip's going to try and get a shot off. Oh, she's looking for Rory on the post. Play broken up. And that'll do it for the first half, folks. 5-8. Okay, second half underway. I'm going to try and keep it together here, folks. Sorry. Throat struggling. Spring. Matt battling for the ring here. Makes a move and roofs it. Another one for Matt. 80 up high, shoots, hits a stick along the way, and DLZ goes right off the skate, and Riot control it again, 76. Last one was 77, she hits the ice, just hit to 80. QB. Up the right side, gonna turn back, look for an option. Pass Dickin onto the stick of Matt. Back to Dickin, cuts to the middle, she's checked, ring into the corner. Matt battling in the corner. Riot enter the zone, 77, cuts to the forehand, the shot go, kick save by DeJose, 13 picks up the rebound, 13 with a move, and rips it. 3-2 Riot. Okay, Yip over to Abishan, off the wall to Hanowski. Hanowski to the middle, looking for Crime Break into the corner. It goes, Crime Break collects, she cuts back. It's cross ice to Hanowski, she picks it up off the wall, gonna drive the middle here. Circle, they need a reset here. Gets it on net for the reset. Riot goaltender goes behind the net. Crime Break's right there. Crime Break circles up high. Shot on, goes into the corner. It's checked by Addy. She draws another penalty here too. Tripping is the call. Okay, Best over to Spring. Spring maintains control, circles the net. Reverses to Best. Best fires, that's just wide. Behind the net it goes. And the Riot, number 3, controls it. She's going to go D to D behind the net. Up in the neutral zone, Yip. Off the wall into the aces zone, picked up by 3. Charlotte Yip rips one. Handled by the Riot goaltender. And the Riot. 17. The D partner behind the net, back to 17, up to 10 at center ice, 10 backhand pass up to 12 in the aces zone, Monitored by Bray. Nice check by QB there. She just takes that ring away from 12, circles the net, goes up the right side to Dickin. Nice stab by Abby. And she's going to get it up to Hanowski. QB up to Matt. Matt down to Hanowski. She rips one. That might have went off a post. Matt with it now. Hanowski jumps in and picks up the ring. It's up high. Pushed out. Circling. Looking for some option here. Goes over to Matt. Past her onto the wall. Matt collects out of the corner. And buries another one. Morgan Matt show tonight. And 4-3 aces, I believe. Okay, nice job by the aces to break up that free ring by the Riot. As QB sends it into the right zone up to Rory. Rory gets a shot off into the corner it goes. 14:40 to go here, folks. The Riot send it into the neutral zone. 80 to 76. Sneaks in there, gets a shot off. Diose goes to Gooden. Gooden's pass knocked down by 76, sorry. Gooden with it again, let's try this again. The best, nice stab. Lexi is, oh, we can't quite get her on the clear break there. Best with the ring. Fires one. The light snuck through. Didn't get over the goal line though. And the Riot make their way into the neutral zone and into the aces zone. That pass is just out of the reach, number 13, into the crease. Diose goes right side to Dennis. Dennis. Crime break. Shovel it into the zone. 17 picks it up. Yips in hot pursuit. And Riot managed to get it out of the zone. Dickin over the line to Spring. Cuts to the forehand and fires. .13 with it now for the Riot. We'll go off the wall up to 12. The pass intercepted by Dennis. Let's move over two lines. Okay, 7 with it. Can't quite get it into the zone. Cross ice to 8. 8 is checked by Yip, supported by Dennis. And Hanowski. Nice stab. Just kind of moving close to the line and carried it over the blue, so that's blown down. So it is going to be free ring Riot in the aces zone. Okay, 80 White with the ring, down low to 10. 10 cuts the forehand, rips a good hard shot, just misses high. 77 picks it up in the corner. She She's in the high slot, spins. Pass intercepted by Abishan. She sends it up to Hanowski in the neutral zone. Hanowski, oh, towing the line again, Emmy. Just a little too tight to the line there, and she gets called for both sides again. So it's going to be free ring for the Riot in the Aces zone. 10 with the ring. She's going to dish it down to 80 down low, whose pants appear to be on fire on the one leg. I don't know if you can see that on the stream. 80 circles. Left pant leg on fire, still circling. Reverses to 10. 10 gets in tight, moves to the backhand, fires it over the net. De Jose goes right to Abishan. Okay, Hanowski now gets it over the line to Matt. Matt with the hot hand in here tonight. Shot goes wide. Kreinbrink picks it up behind the net. She lets a little sneaky backhand off in tight. That's turned away. Goaltender goes high up the right side. Centering pass intercepted by Abishan. She sends it into the Riot zone. Hanowski picks it up, cuts in. She's hauled down. Send 4 in here, working around a little bit. Never mind, that's blown down. Tripping is the call. Okay, 10:41 to go in the second half here on Wednesday night. It is 4-3 Aces. Pray for me. I'm battling through a man cold right now, folks, so I'm really, really struggling here. QB with a hard shot blocker save. $17 turns back, goes D to D over to 3. She's gonna not get it out of the zone. It's a good forecheck there. Molly Spring comes off the wall of it, turns and dishes the best. Shot saved by the Riot goaltender. She's gonna go up the right side. Right goaltender hangs on for 5. Aces ring. Dickin hits Hanowski. Hanowski up high. Someone's in the crease. Up the right side, Riot. Cross ice pass. Knocked down by Dickin. Sent over line to Yip. Yip comes out of the corner. She's checked. Ring trickles into the crease. Goaltender to the right side. Oh! Yip gets tangled up with number something or other down there. She's going to go to the box for tripping. Thirteen's pass out front, knocked down by Matt, sent out of the zone and scooped up by Kreinbrink. He'll put over the line for Yip, Isla Yip. She's going to circle the net. Job by Island. Yep, to jump on that ring. She gets in tight, can't get a shot off. Yep, with it again. Goalie ring, someone's in the crease. Riot. The neutral zone. Aubuchon wins that ring race. She's checked though. Good back check there as Matt comes in to help out, and she comes over that scrum with the ring. She's going to send it up to Yip, Isla Yip. Puts it over the line. He waits, puts it on the line to Matt. Matt with a nifty little move there to the backhand, save. QB over the line to Lexi Gooden. Back on the stick of QB. Jumps over the free play line. We go for a skater on the net here. QB up high, looking for a lane. Her shot blocked by 22. QB chases down that ring in the corner. Seventh shot, misses high. QB picks it up. Dish it over to Rory Bear. To Gooden. Gooden's going to the box for hooking. 5:57 to go, folks. 4-3 is the score. $76 down to 12. 12 up high, reverse back, 76 into the corner. Checked by Yip. Spring right there to pick it up. Gets it to center to Isla Yip. Up to Charlotte all alone. Charlotte Yip with a nice move to the backhand and roofs it. That's Yip from Spring, I think. Yip. Over the line to Matt. Matt to the middle, up to Dickin, just out of the reach. And Matt hops in there and picks it up again. Cuts to the middle, Matt! Fires, just misses wide. Dennis to Dick and off her stick, back on the stick elder. Battling the neutral zone here. Who's going to come out with it? Matt with it now. Matt over the line to Dennis. In the neutral zone, Matt picks it up. Over the line to Aubuchon. Aubuchon cuts into the middle with some speed, and she takes a tumble and slides into the Riot goaltender. Aubuchon up to Yip. Beats Hanowski. Hanowski turns back. Cycles up high. Reverses to Yip. That shot hits a skate, goes into the corner. Rory Beer with it now. Push it to Yip. Fires one pad save. Rory sends a shot on net, goes wide. Hanowski picks it up. Hanowski's checked, and the Riot send it out of the zone. Nice job by Aubuchon to pick that up. In the neutral zone it goes. Three up to 76. She's checked. We're at 80 now. Gooden on the line to Best. Best is hauled down. '76 cuts to the middle. Handled by De Jose. She goes to the right side to Rory Bear. '77 shot, handled by De Jose. Rory Bear now. It's up to Spring. Spring spins and pass intercepted by the Riot. 5-3 aces with a $1.40 to go, folks. Battling the neutral zone here. Best comes out with it. We're line to Spring. 6 picks it up for the Riot. Check there as Spring has it. She spins. Dish over to Best is intercepted by Riot Flair. Into the neutral zone it goes. Ooh, collision there at center ice. Some helmet to helmet contact, and Charlie Best is down here. There's a penalty called. I don't know who's getting it, us or them. You could hear that. The helmets clang together. I know Charlie had some maybe some neck issues. She missed a couple of the last games, so hopefully nothing too serious here. Okay, she's okay. Oh, and she's going straight to the penalty box. All right. It was Ace's penalty. Charlie Best, 2 minutes for body contact. $1.07 to go here. Aces up 5-3. Going to be free ring Riot in the Aces zone. $76. Ditched it to 12 down low. 12. Ooh! It's a shot go. It's just spinning there on the goal line. Wow. It trickled through the 5-hole. It's spinning like a quarter or something. Right on the goal line, right in front of me. Did not go over the goal line. Thank God. Nice interception by Dennis. She gonna send it all the way down. Under a minute to go here, folks. 12 with it in the neutral zone. Gets it over the line. Riot 7. Nice check by QB. Trickles into the crease. De Jose picks it up, goes right side of the net to Matt. Matt up to Dickin. Dickin, nice job to protect the ring there. Gets over the line to Matt. Matt circles the net, and we are 10 seconds to go here, so Matt's just going to go for a little skate and put it on net for a reset. And that will do it, folks. Aces win 5-3. Sorry you had to listen to me clear my throat.